How do you view that in the context of Trump saying Khomeini was 86 and they got him out, so this is a good thing for America?
Well, we don't know if it's going to end up being a good thing for America at all, because Trump seems unable to tell the truth about what his motivations were. I think that one thing I would agree on is that Iran is a bad, dangerous place that has been causing a lot of trouble in the Middle East for a long time, not to mention supplying the Russians with drones and so forth to attack Ukraine. The problem is that the president has no capacity to lead. His MO is bombast. He doesn't care what the legalities are. His legal counsels, if he has one, are just completely terrified of giving him any advice. Hegseth is a total lightweight, it appears. So we're sort of doing something that may make sense in the long run just by accident. And it may not make sense in the long run. I think bombing a school and killing 150 kids is probably not a great way to start off being the good guy in this one. The biggest problem I think Trump faces is he doesn't have the American people behind him, and he's violated the law and the Constitution. You do not launch attacks of this nature, which is an all-out war, without Congress. And I think Congress is going to get sick of this pretty soon. The Republicans are terrified of Trump. As we go into get closer and closer to midterms, they're also going to be terrified of losing their job.
Do you see lessons learned?
Well, Iraq was a war based totally on pretense. There was intelligence in MI6, which knew very well Saddam did not have weapons of mass destruction, nor did he have an atomic program. So either the president, who I like, George Bush, or his people were lying. And they lied to the American people and started a war that not only went on for a long time and cost a lot of Americans their lives, but it also turned Iraq over to become a supplicant of Iran. So that was a particularly awful war. Afghanistan, which was also turned out to be a mess. I don't think that President Bush had any choice but go into Afghanistan. They were harboring the people who'd blown up the World Trade Centers. This war, first of all, I don't have any confidence in Trump's leadership ability at all. I don't think he thinks things through, and I don't think he has a team that's able to think things through. And the few people that are able to think things through are afraid of him and don't dare tell him anything he doesn't want to hear. I don't think they know what they're doing. I think Netanyahu really did convince Trump that this was a great idea. Netanyahu is a lot like Trump, except he's smarter and more cunning. And I think that had something to do with this.